The narcissist always knows what they are doing. They are not blind to the wounds they create or the pain they inflict. They are fully aware of the trust you placed in them, the love you offered, and the openness you carried in your heart. They measure it, calculate it, and still choose to harm. That is the cruelty of a narcissist, deliberate, intentional, and cold. The betrayal is not an accident. It is a decision. And when that realization finally sinks in, it shakes your very foundation because you understand it was never about ignorance. It was about willful destruction. This is what makes betrayal by a narcissist so devastating. They see your goodness and decide to crush it. They see your loyalty and use it against you. They see your vulnerability and exploit it. That is not weakness on your part. It is a mirror reflecting their corruption. The harm they inflicted does not reduce your worth. It exposes their emptiness, their jealousy, and their inability to rise to the level of integrity you lived with. What follows them after such cruelty is not freedom, but a restless conscience. They may laugh, smile, or act like they've won, but deep inside, they cannot escape the truth. Guilt may not scream, but whispers. It gnaws in the quiet moments, haunting them when they are alone, reminding them of the very faces they hurt and the trust they betrayed. That is the justice they cannot outrun. Their own conscience turn against them. Your role is not to carry their shame. Your role is to rise. A narcissist thrives when you grow bitter, when you let their cruelty reshape you into something small. But if you choose to rise above, to let the pain sharpen your vision and strengthen your spirit, then you defeat their intention. Because their goal was destruction, but you're still here, breathing, learning, and transforming. That survival is your greatest triumph. The betrayal you endured becomes a strange gift. It strips away illusions, making you wiser, more discerning, more protective of your peace. You stop giving blind trust. You learn to recognize character not by words, but by actions. You gain clarity that prevents you from falling for the same deception again. And though it hurt more deeply than words can capture, it forged in you an unshakable resilience. Never forget this truth. The narcissist knew. They chose cruelty over decency. They chose betrayal over loyalty. That decision is their burden to carry forever. And while they live in the shadow of their own guilt, you rise in the light of your strength. Their weakness was revealed by their betrayal. Your power is revealed in your survival. They intended to break you, but they only exposed themselves. That is the final justice.